Good evening, everyone. Just adjusting a little bit. I've got a no-bake one tonight. Yeah, so no oven. White chocolate cheesecake bars. So we've just got the no oven on. Just sending a message. Yeah, very little washing up to do either. Still don't seem right angle. Seem like a bit cockeyed, I don't know. So yeah, hello to the 5 that's watching. Well, it were actually Tracy on Johnny's account. So from anyway, changed it over now. So that's it, really. Very few ingredients, simple. I'm Jad's here. I am Jad. How are you? I love that picture. I do, honestly. I love that picture. So yeah, I've got quite a deep pan because it's one of Fit Waffles recipes. So you've got like a base, your cheesecake, and then your chocolate. So yeah, so I'm just going to put the link in for Tracy, and as I always say, that link is for Tracy's benefit only. Try coming up on panel, you won't get in. I will open the panel up after the baking's done. So so yeah, there you go. Yeah, I love it, Amjad. I absolutely love it. Just got to clean my glasses, sorry. Chris is in his element because there's hardly any pots to wash. So, but very dashing you look both, Amjad. Honestly, I absolutely love it. It is a lovely picture, I agree. So, yeah, just wait for Tracy. I have got my fan on because it the one with
Can you guess which was the room?
the one with the brown gilly. Yeah. Hi, Bill. How are you?
I don't know that.
Better.
From Wales.
He's still in Llandud now. It's a bit too far forward now. That's it. You know, when you just, you know, adjust your camera angle and whatever to get the right. How's the weather? Is it suiting you, or is it too cold? Oh, no. Oh dear.
You have to put it outside of my head.
Woohoo!
Right, I'm just checking it's all right before I go.
And you don't, and it is all right.
It's my back sore. I can't be running up and down the steps.
Right.
Right.
So. Hello, Jeanette.
Hi, Tracy. Are you having?
Sure.
Has your technical assistant been helping you?
I could have managed myself, but you know.
Well,
what
she
it's
just
like.
shouted at a technical assistant for dropping her baked potato.
Yeah, she did. Drop my tea on the floor.
Told you potatoes are bad for you.
Have you heard him?
Right, I'm off, right.
I can't
Right.
clip
Try
up,
to
not
show.
enough pants.
Well, let's sit here so you can see.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very, very few ingredients. Chocolate, and more chocolate. Chris says, "Why is this so much chocolate?"
Well,
I says,
no.
well, that's got to go in with your cream cheese. That's got to go on top. And because Chris could not get me any white chocolate whatsoever yesterday, so I'm having to use chocolate chips. So I thought, well, I ain't got no chocolate for the top, so I'm going to sprinkle some white chocolate chips on. But I've got these posh new sprinkles that I bought from the Asda's, and it's called. Let me just switch the camera over, and I'll show you. When he wants to play ball, yeah, look, they're like galaxy sprinkles. They're called.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, they've got all sorts in them, balls, silver balls and all sorts. Can't really see. Hang on a minute. Let me just put that on. That might help a little bit. So I thought, well, I'll put a few sprinkles on, make it look a bit presentable rather than just plain, plain chocolate. See you later, Bill. Thanks for popping in.
Bye, Bill.
So yeah, just have a quick coffee. Scotland tomorrow. Baby, I'm going to want this butter melting. Yeah, you don't mind.
Yeah, but we're going to melt the chocolate as well.
Eh?
We're going to melt in some chocolate as well.
Yeah, but that's not till cream cheese filling. Hi, Grandpa Kevin, how are you?
Hello, Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only a bit of butter there is. So, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, Amjad. I'm worried about you. Oh, Amjad's actually getting the iPhone 15 Plus. Oh. But, pardon me. Pardon me. So, yeah, that is 60 grams of butter that Chris is melting. And you also, hang on a minute. I'm talking away here. So, yeah, you also need 200 grams of shortbread biscuits, finely ground in your food processor. And that's going to make your base. So, yeah, actually making the base with shortbread biscuits. So, when you're ready, Tracy.
Amjad just messaged me. He says he's going to swap me his iPhone 15 Pro Plus for my iPhone 12. Cheers, Amjad.
Right. If you believe that, you believe anything. So, yeah, I've got like a quite deep tin for mine as well.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to use what I used for all of what I always use.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was looking. I've got one smaller than this, but it's not as deep. You know what I mean? And I thought,
when it said 200 grams, did it say 200 grams of shortcake biscuit?
Yeah.
Well, I think I've just got over because I like mine a little bit thicker. My base.
Oh, well.
So that's why I'm going to use this big one.
We see, this is the funny thing. Chris bought me some Asda shortbread fingers, and it 210 grams in it. And all I were left with were like a little tiny bit. I really ought to have just chucked all mine in, really.
I chucked all mine in, yeah. A packet
Oh, yeah,
in,
this
and
is,
I had two in my biscuit tin, so it's had a bit extra.
That's it. And
so we're going to...
Yeah, and 60 grams of melted butter.
I don't want to mix it in this one or this one, save washing up. Oh, do it in this one.
Yeah, just add your butter to that.
You just get me thing.
So yeah, all we're going to do now is coat us biscuits in the butter. And what we do, Tracy, is we put this in fridge once it's in the pan while we make the filling.
Right.
So yeah, so now this. Okie dokie then, Kath. Just tip that in.
Kath.
She says she's just going to get PC up and running. She's on the phone at the moment.
Okay. She might come up a bit later when you're open pan.
Yeah. So yeah, just press this into your pan.
Oh, you're gonna put it in the fridge in the pan?
Yeah. Yeah. Just press it down and like you would be when you make a normal cheesecake. It's just basically to harden your butter so it sets your butter. That's why you put it in the fridge while you're doing your... Will you do me a favour, baby?
Mm.
Will you put that in the fridge for me? Just while we're making... Kevin says if you need any help with spillage, I'll come right over and take care of it. I'll be sure.
What do you want?
I want to put it in the fridge.
I think you'll have a dog to contend with first.
I'll be sure to let you know, but
I'll put mine in the fridge.
Baby. First lot of white chocolate's been it says, and then I'll go over to Tracy's. You're more likely to get some spillage or any leftovers at Tracy's, Kevin. I don't think it's going to happen here. Chocolate wants melting, please. But yeah, we actually made last week, Kevin.
Let me just get some of this juice out. This
traditional English rice pudding. Yeah, Johnny lives there. He might take you for a spin in his jag. You never know, Kevin. So yeah, while we're waiting for the chocolate to melt, this is.
So which one are we melting first? The
150
grams.
Yeah. So this is 500 grams of cream cheese.
Need to melt it.
Johnny is very hospitable. Johnny and Tracy are, Kevin, so you'll be all right. Oh. And also to this mixture, you put 100 grams of icing sugar. That was in there as well. Oh.
What's that? On that now.
Hey? It needs going on a bit longer.
It's all.
I'm just waiting for my chocolate to melt.
Get some more.
Right.
Get
So I
some
put
more.
the icing sugar in with the cheese already. Is that okay?
Yeah. What? Yeah, icing sugar in with you.
With the cheese.
Yeah.
Chocolate's still melting.
It's all right. Chris has had a bit to miss up with the chocolate. I've got plenty.
How many do you want?
It's a packet and a half.
Wow.
Well, my scales is under cupboard, 150. They not milk, they white chocolate, aren't they?
Yeah, because in my
They
chocolate,
are
yeah.
white chocolate.
White chocolate?
Yeah, go on then. So yeah, but this has got to be done with mixer. It does say.
Well, I've mixed on mine up already.
How long did you put it on for, baby? Just do it at 20-second increments. You got my scales? So yes, we're having a slight well, I'll mix my cream cheese and my icing sugar together, and I can add. He's in kitchen at the moment. Kevin is melting my chocolate for me. We had a slight miss up with first lot. It's a good job I've got plenty in it. Because see, when Chris went to our local Asda, they got no white chocolate. I don't know whether it's this thing with cocoa farmers or what, but no white chocolate whatsoever. And I says, well, don't worry about it. I've got plenty of white chocolate chips. So it's a good job I have, really, isn't it? Oh dear. Now the thing is, Kevin, he won't eat it till it's complete. So yeah. So you know, he don't do anything sort of in between. It's got to be, you know, ready and finished and everything. Yeah, well, you see, this is the thing, Amjad. He went down and he sort of rung me from Asda and he says, "Is it milk chocolate you wanting?" I went, "No, what for a white chocolate cheesecake?" And I went, "Oh, yeah." And he looked and he says, "Believe it or believe it not, they've got everything in, barring white chocolate." So that's it, Kevin, you know, and we were only sort of saying in like a group chat earlier on, it's such a good laugh, you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. No drama, no nothing. We just want a good laugh. So but yeah, slight technical difference. I barefoot. Well, you can look, but not touch, if you know what I mean. Barefoot, yeah. You see, Chris and Callum get to sample, you know, afterwards. That exactly, Kevin. Kevin, you've hit the nail right on the head. Laughter makes for a better day. We had a slight mishap with first lot of chocolate, John. Chris says it looked a little bit burnt, so I says, don't, you know, I think what he did, he put it on for too long, and I says, just do it in like 20-second increments. You know what I mean? But you see, the thing is, John, as well, I mean, I had a scare at doctors because you know, they were pestering me for this blood test. I went for this blood test, and they're like scaremonger. You say, "Oh, you look like you're type 2 diabetic." We'll repeat this you know, we'll repeat this blood test after 4 weeks. I went on Friday and I got a very nice text message saying it's gone from 49 to 45. You know, well done, keep up the good work, sort of thing. And I thought, well, you know, that's one in half at doctors. They were, you know, trying to scare me, saying, well, you know, you're type 2 diabetic, but yeah.
I think it's another 10 seconds, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, because there's still some light chocolate chips in it. Yeah. I'm teaching him well, Kevin. Here, yeah, the thing is, if you put your chocolate on too long, it'll burn. And I think that's what happened with first lot. So I says to him, put some more in a bowl, just put it on like in 20-second, you know, stages. Just brought it in, and you can still see a few chocolate chips at bottom. Exactly, and this is the thing as well, Kevin, is live for today because not tomorrow's not guaranteed, and that's what I always say. You could carry on, you know, Tracy, if you're waiting.
What do you do? Just pour it into chocolate, or pour it into cheese?
Into the cream cheese mixture. The chocolate goes in. Is it all right now? See, that is 150.
There was something brown in it. I didn't burn it. There was something brown in it. Milk. So last night.
But this is the thing. Chris has just said there was some brown in it, but it's been in the fridge all day because when I was weighing it out, it was melting already.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is like 150 grams of like chocolate that's going into the mixture. I don't know whether I had a bag already started off, baby. Did I?
Huh?
Do they have a bag that they're already started off?
What?
Yeah,
I don't know.
unless our Callum's whipped away with it. Oh, crap. The mask gone flying. It says enough of being mushy, let's get baking. So yeah, that's 150 grams of white chocolate that's gone into the cheesecake mix. I'm gonna have to melt some more in a minute. I don't think it's being mushy, Kevin. I think it's being more sentimental. Will you get me that cheesecake out of the fridge, please? And melt me that other chocolate. Oh, no, wait, because I've got to add that milk. Baby, can you get me that cheesecake out of the fridge?
Don't go wait.
No, I mean that other chocolate. Yeah. What you do is you put this cheesecake mixture on, and then you melt your other chocolate with double cream, and
With what? Double cream?
There's 200 grams of white chocolate with double cream. It's like a white ganache after that. So yeah, so we're putting this on as base now. This is the cheesecake bit. Chain. Love. Just ordered Keena's Leeds United lunch bag and a school bag and a keychain. All United. Oh well.
I think we should ban him. Right, he Leeds United. Supporting on United, Johnny.
See, I'm using like a little palette knife, so it's like nice and smooth. I've just taste tested it. It tastes very nice. I think we'll have finished by at 10 o'clock, Tracy.
You are.
I says, I think we'll have finished by 10 o'clock. So the next thing is, and this is your like a ganache topping.
Oh.
Hi, Laura. Anna's sorting a school coat. Oh.
Hey, Laura.
So yeah, this is 200 grams of white chocolate.
When you go outside. Ooh.
Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie, dearie. And to this, you add 100 mils of double cream.
Then we're going to put it in the microwave to melt.
Yeah. Baby. Baby. Let's put it in the microwave. Let's put it in the microwave.
Oh, Laura's in. Hello, Laura.
Where you been for the last 5 minutes?
What is going on? Just a microwave.
Yeah, just till it's melted and. So yeah, so Chris is just melting the white chocolate and the double cream. Yeah, and that is your like a chocolate ganache. So when that's done, hi Dr. Smith, how are you? Did you manage to get some white chocolate all right, Tracy?
Yeah, I went to the Morrison's. It wasn't baking chocolate, it was just their own chocolate. But the other one what I got.
You see, I don't buy baking chocolate, I just buy ordinary white chocolate.
Yeah, I got the 150 mils all in one big bar. And that's your baking chocolate. But these you can eat just as they are.
Yeah.
Just normal, just a cheap one. So I had to get a few bars of that because there's only 100 grams in one bar.
Well, normally, in Arm, there's 200 grams. So I put down on my shopping list, get 2, because obviously it's like 350. And then some for decoration for the top. Got no white chocolate at all. It got everything else, milk chocolate, you know, everything else, but barring white chocolate. So I says to him, I says, well, don't worry, I've got plenty of white chocolate chips. They'll let us suffice, sort of thing. So, don't you think, Laura, though, that picture of Amjad and his cousin, it's a lovely picture. So yeah. Ooh. I'm moving in with Dr. Smith, Laura. Might be a bit past its sell-by date by the time it gets to you, Laura. Yeah, so you should. 2 handsome chappies there, Amanda. But this is the thing, what I was saying to Laura earlier on. We all look out for each other.
What do you want them?
No, that'll do.
All right.
That'll do. Yeah. Oh, he's got quite a good action going there.
Hits me right.
So yeah, this is the chocolate ganache that is going to go on top. Just whisk it or stir it till it's smooth. I think I hit a nerve there, Laura, saying you're going to move in with him. But we'll have to make do with Keena. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, this on top of your cheesecake, you now put this white chocolate and cream, double cream mixture. And more or less it's smoothing itself out, really. So that is your white chocolate ganache, and you just cover your cheesecake, all your cheesecake with it. Keena says that looks good, Mum.
Thank you.
So don't mind look good as well, Keena. Well, at this point, you're supposed to put some blocks of white chocolate, but obviously I couldn't get any. So I've got some, I'm going to sprinkle some white chocolate chips on top. No. Thank you. Love you too, Keena.
I got some sprinkles. I put some sprinkles on as well as chocolate. I've got these
Hi, partners.
colour strands.
Yeah. Oh, you're pouring no chocolate on top, are you?
Yeah, I've got a bit of chocolate here left. The chocolate squares. You give me an idea, because usually you're going to put some sprinkles on.
Oh, yeah, some of them.
Well, these will look nice, because the yellow and orange sprinkles a bit of red.
A new angle front boob. What is it? Or it is, partners. It's put it a lot higher up. So normally it's a bit closer, but I said I like the angle last week where he'd put the you know, the camera a bit higher up. Granny. Oh. No, I think that's enough. And I've just got, I bought these new, like Galaxy sprinkles. I thought, well, I'll put a few of them on as well to get a bit of colour. Hi, Raphael, how are you?
Hi, Raphael.
You know, because it's all like white. Johnny, I can't wait. I don't know whether that's Johnny or Keena. I can't wait to eat it. Love chocolate.
Maybe Keena for chocolate. She's a chocolate monster. I'll show you a close up.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, lovely.
Look how deep that is. It's right heavy.
I know.
Oh.
Oh, it's Keena.
Keena, you got to wait till it sets, love, because of all stuff what I put on it, all chocolate and that.
You'll be able to have an
It won't be ready till tomorrow. She'll be in bed soon.
Thank you very much, Dr. Smith. Hiya, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Says yummy. I might even make one for the weekend.
There you go, look, Richard.
So that's that. And that's mine a bit closer up.
Just right into that. Oh.
All me like silver balls and everything. So yeah. It says chill in the refrigerator at least 4 hours. So yeah, I can make knock one of these up, Richard, in less than no time.
Oh, that took long, has it? To do?
No. So, because you see, Richard's coming over, he's got a bit of business in Sheffield. So I says, I can. Well, you know, I mean, what are we? Quarter to 10, and it's finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. We see it's got like a shortbread base, Raphael. It's got white chocolate actually in the cheesecake mix, topped with a white chocolate ganache. And then obviously I've had to sprinkle like white chocolate chips. See you in 4 hours. But yeah, because I tell you what else I'm on about making, Richard. I'm on about making some scones. Or scones, as Richard calls them.
You mean on a live? On a baking live?
No, I mean, Richard's coming over for a bit of business, you see. So I says, I might knock another one of these up. And there you go, Richard. So yeah,
that goes up at my fridge then, Jeanette.
Yeah, that goes in fridge now for at least 4 hours. Dr. Smith says see you in 4 hours. I may as well put the link in then. Yeah, heart attack in sweet way, answer. Oh dear. But you see, this is another thing as well, Raphael, is they've been saying at doctors that I'm type 2 diabetic. Now, I had a blood test a few weeks ago, and it, a couple of digits higher than what it normally is. So they rings me saying, "Oh, you've got type 2 diabetes and everything, but we'll we'll check it again in 4 weeks' time. Well, I went on Friday and I had a very nice a very nice text message from the doctors. And I'll read it out to you. Dear Jeanette, your HbA1c, I'm assuming that's the blood test, sugar test over the last 3 months has reduced from 49 to 45, which is good news.
Ooh. Yeah.
Keep up the work. Regards, Dr. Trish Gilroy, and that's my doctors.
Ah.
Yeah. So very.
So it's looking good on you then, Jeanette.
So,
just wiping this table.
What did the angry man say to the piece of string?
I don't know.
Well, that's a Keena joke. Come on then, Keena, we're waiting. Ooh, got some white chocolate on me. Get knotted. Thought it were gonna.
What did you
get knotted.
Get knotted.
That's what the angry man says to. But no, Raphael says he's happy for me because I says to Chris yesterday, well, that's one in IFIT doctors, There was sort of fear of death in me saying, oh, you've got type 2 diabetes. Well, that proves it wrong. You know what I mean? Why did the cow cross the road? I don't know.
Telling jokes all night. Get to the other side, Keena. Or to go to the movies or something, is it?
Does he want to?
I don't
know.
Chris says because he wanted to move over. But you know what I mean? What can I say? You know what I mean? To go to the movies.
Yeah, to go to the movies.
You can tell the Keena jokes, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, links up there if anybody wants to come up.
Chad's got a bit out. Yeah.
That were easy enough, weren't it, Tracy?
Pardon?
I mean, if you want to make them scones next week, we can make them.
Yeah, but something different. I have scones.
What it is, they can't. They've not got no fruit in. They're just plain, fluffy English scones.
Right, but can we put fruit in if we want to?
Eh?
Can we put fruit in
I
if we want to?
so, yeah.
Where's that thing? Oh.
Why can't an egg stay a joke to another?
Oh, it's come right up now. I don't want that.
No idea. Egg.
It over.
But yeah, 10 to 10 and we're done. We ought to have made something else, really, Tracy. We've known it was going to be this easy. Because it will crack up. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. But yeah, I mean, I had all these plans. I were gonna. Oh, Daddy's back. Thank God for that. Whew. I did. We're planning on doing some savoury stuff, but yeah. I mean, the thing is, they made rice pudding last week. Callum don't like rice pudding, so there's just me and Chris likes it. I've put some in some, containers.
I had half, and I can put over half in freezer.
Yeah.
Nice foot. I think I'll put a bit of weight on.
Good night, Keena.
Night, Keena, love. You get yourself to sleep now.
Dr. Smith says your jokes were funny, young lady.
Oh.
But yeah. I mean, I can look for some fruit scones if you want, Tracy.
What kind of fruit do you like, Jeanette? I like cherries or blueberries or sultanas or currants, whatever you put in them. It's up to you.
Because that's what you are.
You can have strawberries as well, can't you? You can have all sorts, can't you? I've seen strawberries. We've done them before.
I think we've done strawberry ones, haven't we?
Mm.
I mean, we could even try some cheese scones.
Oh, yeah, cheese. That's all right. Yeah, cheese scones.
Yeah. Leave it with me. I'll have a look. But this recipe that I've got is just super fluffy English scones or scones, as Richard calls them.
But even then, when you make them plain, you can put your jam inside, can't you? Or whatever you want. Oh, yeah, butter.
No. Let me just turn me.
You're going as well, Johnny. You didn't get called the young lady. Keena did for her jokes.
But yeah, they just plain scones,
Yeah.
and you put your jam in your cream.
Ah.
But it says super fluffy. But I mean, I can't see what's super fluffy about them because just use whole milk instead of. Yeah. But yeah, I'll look into it and see what I can. I tell you what I did find today as well. So you got some tinned peaches.
Yeah. I have. I've got some peaches, yeah.
Peaches and cream. Tart. But it does say with fresh mint, but if we do make it, I'm not putting any mint on mine.
No, not a big lover of mint. What's that?
I'm trying to. It's coming up with download my free cake tin converter. No, thank you, but it's not letting. I'll show you a picture of it. And what it is, you've got some puff pastry, haven't you, already?
Yeah.
Tinned peaches. Now that's it, look. Whether you can see it or not.
It's just a bit light. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah. Right.
And all you do is you put your sheet of puff pastry, you fill it with
yeah, because I got told last time we used that pastry, we made them apple turnovers.
Yeah.
And I didn't use them.
You put like a cheesecake mix on your puff pastry, leaving a gap all the way around edge. Arrange your peaches, and that's it.
Oh.
So we could actually do that as well as scones.
Yeah.
Scones.
Yeah. Pure. Plan ahead. I've got pastry freezing. I've got peaches in.
Peaches, yeah.
Cupboard.
And that's what we're thinking. I thought, well, it looks absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
I won't be using the mint.
No, neither will I. I don't really big lover of mint.
But I mean, yeah. I like look at these and all, Tracy. That's puff pastry and all.
Oh.
And what you do is you put custard. Hang on a minute. Strawberry jam, custard, and then some thinly sliced strawberries on top. But you cut them into like cake, like we did with turnovers.
I'm just pulling faces because that sounds nice together. That strawberry jam, custard, and strawberries. Reminds you of school.
It's strawberry and vanilla custard slice. But yeah, you cook your pastry, and then when it's cooked, these like 8 pieces, you cut them in half, and then you add your jam and your custard, and then sliced strawberries. And another one, I found a cookie one, banana chocolate chip cookies. So, evening, Tommy. So yeah, we can make the scones plus that peach tart.
Every time I make 2 things with, well, not every time, but lately, the cat's been helping itself. That was probably my silly fault though last week though. I didn't get a chance to try that or sniff it or what, because Johnny had a piece and next minute cat jumped up and he was helping himself.
Bloody cat.
So you know what I did? You didn't get it. I chucked it in the bin.
But yeah, you know what I mean? But I mean, it was that easy that, you can make it anytime really, Tracy.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
But
I've still got that thing anyway, recipe. Wrote it out.
The peaches and cream and scones sound like a good combination.
Can't wait now for next Tuesday.
It's a week away, Tracy.
We could have done it tonight, Jeanette.
I know. And we've done blueberry scones. I don't know whether we have or not.
I don't know.
Ooh, this one sounds nice. Enjoy soft and fluffy blueberry scones with a tangy lemon glaze.
Yeah, very nice. They sound good set together, yeah.
Hey?
I said it'll sound nice together with that, yeah, lemon.
Says it only takes 40 minutes. So that'll tie in with the peaches and cream thing.
Just trying that out. Yeah.
They cook for 25 minutes. It only makes 6 though. No, Richard's been in. You got Demerara sugar, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's it.
300 I've got brown sugar as well.
45 grams of caster sugar, 15 grams of baking powder.
Well, I've got all that as well.
115 grams of cold butter cubed, 1 egg. Whole milk plus extra for brushing, 1 lemon juice and zest. 150 grams of fresh blueberries and a tablespoon of Demerara sugar. And then icing sugar and lemon juice for glaze.
Oh, well, all I'll need for that, if we do that, I'll just need blueberries. I think I've got everything else.
Yeah, me and all.
I'll just get a drink, Jeanette. But I'm only here still in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so that 25 minutes for that to cook. I know. Tell me about it, Johnny. Mine's my knees and my neck and everything. I sent you that recipe anyway. Oh well, we can do that. Right, this peaches and cream, because you see, we ain't got to make the pastry, so we're thinking with Tracy, the peaches and cream. So yeah. And the peaches and cream thing is basically use already made puff pastry, make like cheesecake thing like we have done tonight, and then just place your tinned peaches on top. But you see, this is the thing, you don't actually, till everything's on it. But you see, it does say ricotta, but you can use cream cheese and mascarpone, whatever it is, cheese. And you can freeze it. I've sent you that scone recipe anyway.
Okay,
Just sending you a recipe to that. But yeah, that's all it is. You don't actually bake it until everything's on the pie, tart, whatever you want to call it. So we're coming up tonight, partners. Richard, anybody? But yeah, you see, this is the thing, Tommy. You know, Chris and Callum get their bonus every day. You know, every week when I make stuff. But so yeah. Let me just have a look for that recipe, because on my phone it's sort of coming up with this bloody download this chart or whatever. You see, on my computer. So that takes 25 minutes to cook as well. So that's like 50 minutes, isn't it? And it does say ricotta cheese, but it says a 300-gram tin of sliced peaches, 1.5 tins. Roll the pastry out onto a baking tray. If the pastry doesn't come with baking paper, then line the tray first. Drain the sliced peaches and put them on a plate or tray lined with a few pieces of kitchen towel. Use a few more pieces of kitchen towel to press out any excess moisture from the top. From For the cheesecake topping, whisk together the ricotta cheese, caster sugar, egg, and vanilla extract. Spread the cheesecake mixture onto the pastry using a palette knife, leaving a 1 centimetre gap around the edge. Add the peach slices on top of the cheesecake, then brush the gap around the edge of the pastry with beaten egg or milk. Bake for 25 minutes, then leave it to cook completely before sprinkling some mint leaves, but we're not using them. So all in all, 25 minutes for the scones, 25 minutes for the peaches and cream thing. Just dropped a message to my cousin's son to make sure him and his wife are okay. Yeah, they should be okay. They're on the moon. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Hi, Vanessa.
We've already, planned out what we're making next week. We will be making blueberry scones with a lemon glaze and peaches and cream, it's like a tart. Class it as a tart. So
I don't, Vanessa.
I can't take that naproxen, Dr. Smith. It doesn't agree with my stomach. But I mean, when I went to doctors about it, and they gave me this naproxen, she says, it don't suit everybody. Sometimes, it don't agree with the stomach, and I thought, she says, but I'll prescribe it for you. But if it don't agree with you, stop taking it. So I took a couple, and that really, the stomach. So it don't agree with my stomach. Blackberries replacement. I think he's on about you using blackberries instead of blueberries in your scones.
I've never had blackberry scones before. Don't really
You see the good thing about blackberries is, same as you say, you can make crumbles, you can make pies, you can, you know what I mean? But they're not very stable for scones.
I made a crumble yesterday.
That's the only problem. And if you make like I've got 2 tins of apples, and I said to Chris, I might make an apple pie tomorrow. But I've got 2 tins of apples, so I might make 2, put 1 in freezer.
Yeah. I made a blackberry and apple pie crumble yesterday. It was quite nice actually. The sun left.
He says, I'll just sit there with my bucket.
With bucket. It's a good idea doing it that way though, because it'd have been coming in for balls out of here.
But the thing is, blackberries are so versatile. You can make all sorts. Apple and blackberry cobbler, and that's like a biscuit. Biscuit on top. You know what I mean? They're so versatile, and
blackberry and peach cobbler.
Well, I've put link in, Tommy, and I know Partner's been here, and I know Richard's been here, so. But I mean, you could even make some blackberry jam. Can't you?
Well, Keena and a friend, best mate, who were on field at back at near our house picking their blackberries, and they came round to Keena, and I put them in a bag for her. By the time she went home, all those were melting into jam.
It says here you can make cheesecakes, crumbles, jams, liqueurs, and much more.
Well, yeah, I might make a cheesecake one day for him as well.
I mean, there's a recipe here, blackberry jam. It says makes roughly 2.2 litres, about 8 jam jars. So, but if you don't want to make that many, it says just half recipe. But it does say you need jam sugar. Here, juice and pips of 1 lemon. I don't want no pips in.
Yeah, they grow wild in my garden too, Dr. Smith.
It says the night before you make your jam, layer the blackberries and sugar together in a very large bowl, then cover and set aside at room temperature. This helps the sugar to start dissolving so you don't run the risk of overcooking the fruit. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's, nah. Blackberry wine. I mean, this one here, blackberry fool, and it's a bit like a yogurty kind of thing. Blackberry and apple pie. Jamie, yeah, podcast. Jamie Oliver's spotted blackberry sponge. Oh, that looks nice.
Hi, Tommy.
I'll send you that one. That looks nice, Tracy. Jamie Oliver recipe. Jamie Oliver's spotted blackberry sponge. Ooh.
Yeah, that's nice. That was nice.
Well, specialists have found out what was wrong with Volvo.
What did they say?
Two things. Intercoolers, yours are splitting it.
Hey, I thought Chris was Jamie Oliver.
It's an important part of intake system. The turbocharger, what it does, it compresses the air going into the engine, but it goes through an intercooler to cool the air down before it goes into the engine. If you've got an intercooler leak, that's not good.
No.
Turbo, it's all coked up, it's all and presumably exhaust fumes have sort of accumulated on it, so you have to take it apart and clean it. A turbo's not something I'd want to mess around with because it's quite a precision piece of engineering. Because the fins are that finely balanced. You could nick the fins on the turbines, and it can throw it out of balance. Slight imbalance, it can literally tear itself apart.
So is it all good now? Then are they sorted it?
Well, they're going to do it. It's going to cost a lot of money, but it's the daily driver. It's a workhorse. It tows a caravan. It's a car that gets used a lot. Hopefully, fuel. Get power. Power will be back. Which one? The intercooler or it's done 160,000 miles. The vehicle's 21-year-old. It's probably original intercooler, so
Ooh,
I think it deserves a new one. But
that's it. Mind you, when you think about it, you've spent a lot of money on it already. Right, Kath?
not that much. I've spent a fortune on repairs.
Tommy says, what were the symptoms of that?
Well, no power. And because of that, it's not burning fuel efficiently, so it's throwing out exhaust smoking because it's not burning the fuel correctly. It's just turbo boost. It's not boosting properly. Because everything's got to be, your fuel mixture's got to be right and everything, and the pressure, obviously the turbocharger, it compresses the air going into the cylinders, and the leaky intercooler is not good because you're not getting the right pressure.
So are they going to do it while they've got it there?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're doing it all. Yeah, should be sorted by the end of this week.
Cool.
It'll cost a fair bit, but it's my main vehicle. It gets number one priority. I don't think it was gradual. The problem just appeared, and it's not got any better. I think it was since I brought Caravan back from Withensey Sands. That's when I first noticed problems.
I'm going to say something then.
But it's probably built up over time.
Yeah.
And then it's just suddenly got worse. So anyway, like I says, I'm not dismantling a turbocharger.
Well, that's it. You're better off taking it to dealer and then.
Well, specialist, yeah.
Well, yeah.
And they've done this sort of work before, so they know. Yes, it did, Tommy. Actually, it did throw a specific code. Yeah. Because I scanned it with my scan tool. That's how I know. I've even posted on forums. And one of the things that was suggested was the intercooler.
Yeah, but I mean, it sounds too big a job for you to do.
I mean, maybe I could have swapped the intercooler, but from what I read, you got to, it's sandwiched between, the coolant radiator, the aircon.
A bit of a condenser, in other words.
So possibly you might have to drain the cooling system.
I've never known cats supply it.
You might have to, discharge the aircon.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not really I'm just a bit loath to disturb the cooling system, but at least they'll be able to get hoses off because I've had hoses off already. Hoses are all right. Yeah, they are, Tommy. It's a specialist job working with the turbo. No way am I touching that. I'll sooner pay the money. It's actually cheap. Well, the job's going to be cheaper.
Well, listening to partner, we can all talk at once. Johnny saying, why aren't we talking? So I says, well, we're listening. We can't all talk at once.
So no, I'll leave it to a specialist who've got, probably better knowledge than a general garage.
That's it.
And still cheaper than going to a dealer.
That's what I just said, Johnny. I've never known cats are quiet.
Yeah, well.
What, we're going off then, Kath? Ross's.
I think they were I thought they were at the old girls over the road, but they must be next door. Because I come upstairs to put you on, and when I looked out the window, Stuart said, "Oh, they're coming out that posh house." I said, "Oh, well, I don't care then."
Yeah.
I just thought there was something wrong with old lass over at road, but the one it were next door for one.
What do you say? Not my circus kind of thing.
I like to keep my eye out for old ones.
That's it. I mean, Ivy next door to us, she's 85.
Yes, I think she's in her 80s, maybe 90, I don't know.
And Chris always if he takes the bins down for her, he mows it because she's only got like a little patch of grass on front.
Yeah.
Trims that for her and everything.
She's well looked after because she's got nurses backwards and forwards 3 or 4 times. And then
she's saying she's
either I don't know if it's a son or a grandson, but one comes in a white van and then he goes, and then another one will come, and then nurse will come and they'll start talking, and then the backwards and forwards. As soon as it's about 4 o'clock, they don't come no more.
We see Ivy's
No.
got like, I think they come in twice a day at Ivy's, and basically she's got 2 daughters, and they come like periodically, and grandson comes to check on her.
You think they'd come till a bit later on though, wouldn't you? Why would you stay at 4 o'clock and then you've got to go from 4 o'clock afternoon till 8 o'clock next morning before you get seen?
I don't know I don't know what time Ivy's last carer comes, but they go. She's got a bed downstairs. Because what happened was, and it were a bit of a fluke coincidence, but Poppy, who's next door to Ivy, were having a new boiler put in. So all day long they were drilling and whatever.
No.
So anyway, late in evening, I think about 5 o'clock, well, not late in the evening, but about 5 o'clock, grandson came to check on her because his mum had tried calling her and whatever, and she was on the bathroom floor and she'd fell, and she'd been there since 10 o'clock that morning.
See what I mean?
And that is, she says she'd been knocking on our, like, you know, trying to get our attention, been knocking on Poppy's wall, because of all this drilling and whatever, nobody could hear her.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but it's a long,
it's
a long time to be left from 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but
Long
she'd
time
been,
to be left.
no, it were 10 o'clock in the morning when she fell, and it was 5 o'clock that time anybody found her. But yeah, she broke her, like, you know, that long bone at top.
Yeah,
she broke that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I remember you saying before, Jeanette.
They fitted a pin and whatever in her leg. I mean, you've got to imagine she's 85 years old, so they fitted a pin in it. While she was in hospital, she got COVID, and then she got over that, and she got pneumonia.
Okay, now.
So, and she's
I don't know.
she's never been the same since. You know what I mean? She's
Oh.
got some of her strength back, but it's like, you know, before she'd be going out here, there, and everywhere. You'd see her toddling off to stop and going, but she don't go nowhere.
Took a lot out of her then, eh?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think she's sort of, you know, but for an 85-year-old, you know, want to see, you know, get over having a pin put in a bone, then having COVID, and then getting bloody pneumonia.
Crazy, innit?
It's a tough old bird to say she got all over all that lot.
Oh, yeah. But, you know.
So every now and again, Chris, you know, makes sure she's all right. And
I don't go and knock on the door or anything. It's just.
No, Chris don't.
You don't see it. Yeah. You don't see her at all. And then all of a sudden.
This is the thing.
You'll see curtain moving.
We were sat here one day, and there were 2 fire engines coming. I was going, "Whoa, there's 2 fire engines. Wonder what's going off." Well, anyway, next minute, I seen them going Ivy's, and I went, "They've gone in Ivy's." And you know what it were? She'd put some toast under the grill, gone upstairs for something, and then forgot about it.
Yeah.
She come down, and it you know, kitchen was filled. This was the thing. She stood on doorstep waving a tea, and somebody thought she were, you know, saying, I need help. So they were fire brigade.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you know, there were no harm done or anything, but it was just the fact that she, you know, been trying to be a bit independent, and she'd put this toast on and completely forgot all about it.
Yeah, well, it's easily done, innit?
Yeah. So, but yeah, you know, I mean, we do what we can for her.
No, I sit in my garden, and you think I'm not looking about because I've got my phone in my hand, but how do you know what I'm looking at? I could be looking at all.
This is the thing. But, you know, I mean, in this day and age, you've got to look after. I mean, we've got some brilliant neighbours. You know what I mean? Brian and Mary. You know, they all. I mean, we're not too. You know, we're not like that, but we speak to them and they speak to us, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just do my own thing, sit in garden, and I'm away with fairies, but you don't know whether I'm looking at my phone or wherever I'm looking.
But this is the thing, a daughter came
Lots
round,
of neighbours round.
you know, when she told us she had COVID and pneumonia. And what they did was, in Sheffield, they commandeered some like old care homes.
Oh, there's been a lot going on where you are.
They've shut these care homes down, and they've turned them into like one's like a rehabilitation set. So they're not bed blocking.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
on their own, and it's meant to come in home without anybody to look after it. So they send
housing.
They're called rehabilitation units or something. Anyway, she goes in this rehabilitation and she fell out with her daughter because she thought she'd put her in at home.
Wow.
She says, she put me in at home. And it weren't, it were an old care home, like repurposed for like a rehabilitation centre.
That's what my mum used to say to me.
But yeah.
I'm the youngest in my family, believe it or not. I'm the baby. And all my mum says to me, don't let me die. Don't let me die in an hospital. Don't let me die on my own. Don't. I said, Mum, I'll give my husband up and my house and come and live with you. If it makes you feel any better, you can die in my arms, all right. I said, but I don't know what rest is going to do with you when you're not here.
Like Tommy's just said, they don't make them like they used to, you know what I mean? And I said the same to her daughter. I says, do you know something? I says, she not let it defeat her. I says, because she's as hard as nails. And that's exactly what I said to her daughter. Because that's how I know she fell out with her daughter, because I mean, obviously it were bound to be all confusing, but she fell out with her daughter because she thought she'd put her in a care home. And she went, no, you know, you've got wrong end at stick here, Mum. She says it used to be a care home, but it's, you know, so you're not having to stop in an hospital environment. She says you come into here to get rehabilitation, you know, to get you walking and everything again.
They take them out as well, though, don't they? Places
but you
like
know what I mean? And she sort of, because it used to be a care home. That she tricked her to go to a care home and
strong again. Like the one going to do when my dad put him in a rehabilitation centre, but they didn't get round to doing that. He ended up staying in the hospital.
Of course, come to see you, Lord, Jeanette.
I used to.
Hi, everybody, all right? I just go over to see Walter's gas bag into.
He always gets your name wrong, Jeanette. He always calls you Jean or Janina. What's he call her, Jean or what? Jean.
Just call me Nettie.
No, he calls you Jean. Are you watching Jean?
Oh, Janet.
I'm not a Janet.
Janet.
It's to Jean. It's like Jeanette.
He ever calls you Jeanette. He ever calls you Jean. Oh, I'll get it right. He ever calls you Janet or Jean.
And I go, it's not called Jean, it's called Jeanette. Oh, you know what I mean.
But she's so independent. Ivy is next door. I've never known such an old person be so, you know, how can I
Some like their own independence.
Really independent, if you know what I mean.
Some of them are stubborn though, aren't they? Don't say not to, oh, no, I can do it myself. You know.
But yeah, this is the thing. When she found out they'd moved her bed downstairs as well, she played Mary L.
Oh, dear.
She moved her bed downstairs.
Oh, dear.
She didn't ask her daughter what for. She says, you'd be surprised at the amount of time she fell out with me. One, because she thought I'd put her in a care home. Two, because, you know, because we'd bought a bed downstairs. She's got one of them stair lifts now as well.
My.
Well, she's had when they did our bathrooms and everything, they did her a wet room, so that's sort of a bit easier for her. I can't even get in our bath.
Well, you need to report yours and tell them it's not good enough and they have to come back and do something else.
Don't you know, because Mum do. They did it for Mum. Stupid mum.
No, I'm just saying.
But you see, the bath that we had were fine, and I love my baths. But this bath that they've replaced it with is a lot deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even bought one of these non-slip mats.
I know, we're on when you bought it.
And
Showing us it all.
first time I put my foot in it, and I went, "Urgh." I went, no,
Oh my
that's it.
God.
So I went out and bought like a stool that you put in bath.
Yeah.
So I can actually have a shower. But I do love my baths.
Well, I'd complain me, and you know, and see how far it gets you. You can only say yes or no.
I said the mouse is the hoist to that.
That's what she's bought, one of them.
The mouse things is
Yeah.
not falling out.
But I don't think it goes on.
Ideally, Jeanette, you could do with a wet room.
That's exactly
That's
what
it, Jeanette.
Oh, yeah, wet
You
room.
could say to him, Jeanette, you could say to him,
extra banisters on
your back 'cause you get wet.
stairs. But I mentioned it to her, and I said, can't I have a wet room? And she went, oh, his budget don't stretch that far, so I don't know where you have to go or who you have to.
Yeah, but you're disabled, aren't you? You've got a badge, haven't you? No mobility and all that lot. So whether they've got money for it or not, they should. Your top priority should get a wet room.
You see, I don't know whether I've had to pay for this wet room or not. I'll have to get Chris to ask her. But yeah, she had a wet room.
No.
I know they had to buy obviously the stair lift and whatever.
Oh.
You know, like she bought the stair lift herself. But yeah, I even wanted to put some like ramps front step, and over there we've got like 2 steps that go down to pavement. Wouldn't even do that.
No.
So you bought for your mobility scooter to go out.
But yeah, this
Yeah, you could tell them about the bathroom too.
Instead, she were going to get somebody to come out. I mean, I've never heard back, so I don't know what crack is there. But you know, to see exactly what my needs are. But I've never heard back. So, you know what I mean? It's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You have to sort of, I'm having to make do with this stool in bath just so I can, you know, have a shower.
Yeah.
And there's no way, even if
we
I go...
council put our wet room in for us in his other house. But when
I mean, I've got handrails and everything on, you know, on bath. But the bath is that deep, I'd probably get in and not be able to get out on it. Yeah, I'm fine, Amjad. Don't worry about me.
We didn't chat.
So yeah, you know what I mean. I'd probably be able to manage to get in, but the thing is, would I get out?
Anchor.
You know, and there's only Chris can help me.
Get a rope ladder.
But, yeah.
No, but
do they put you one of them things what you can get outside of your bath and they help people look? Like
I mean, like a hatch.
I've got handrails on side of bath. But the fact is, from sitting down, you know, there's no way I could get myself up once I got in.
That's it. Jeanette, so that's what you need to tell them, love. And then might either give you a different bath back or a wet room.
That's over. Either a wet room or something.
Yeah. You should be more safer with the wet room because we give you like a little seat up while you put the seat down, you sit on it, and it's all. Yeah. Just
I mean, but at the moment, you know, I'm managing with this stool. It's sort of a case of managing and make do, really.
You shouldn't have to.
I'm just going to say that, Kath.
Yeah.
I'm saying she shouldn't have to make do, should she? If like whatever
yeah,
not so, you know.
I mean, the only other thing would be one of these oyster things.
To grab your rent, though.
You're talking mega money for an oyster, which you have to sit on.
It's only a bath, though, innit? It can't cost that fucking much, can it?
But yeah, you know what I mean. The bath that we had before were plastic, but it weren't so deep.
Yeah, tell her you want it back.
This one they've put in is like a cast iron, and it's really deep.
A walk-in bath,
Yeah.
And then you sit on a thing, when it shuts, you press them and it takes you down in the water.
Yeah, it's called a noise.
And then it brings you back up. And then when the water's gone out, you open your bath and you just walk out.
And that's it. But I must be honest. I do miss having a bath.
Well,
it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk.
It's your
chairs, what go up and down.
Like this bit of living rooms, which is on disability. Just get in touch with them.
I don't.
London. You got to get in touch with them. It's something to do with them.
Sure, I don't know. Don't ask questions. It's none of my business.
Shut up to pay for all that.
Yeah.
Can't get out of the bath.
We know she can't get out the bath. Well, get on the phone and go and tell him.
No,
I'll tell you what her name is, Mrs. Whatever it is. Blah, 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 blah. You say, I'm Stuart Mullins. If you don't go do what I say.
Right?
I know. But, you know, the legend did the. They've come in and done whatever they want.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to get onto adult social services again and see what. Say, look, it's not on. I can't have a bath.
Yeah, adult social
I'm having to, you know, put a stool in bath just so I can have a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even then, because it's sort of in the bath, Chris is there till I've finished, basically.
Yeah.
To make sure that, you know.
No, that's a good one, isn't it? That's a good one. That's what you call a keeper.
Yeah.
Well, you know, yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I just say to him, I'm going to have a shower in a bit. So he says, well, just give me a shout and, you know, I'll come and give you a hand.
But
we've got it down to a T now, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
We've done it that many times, you know.
The technique.
Shower till it gets to, like, temperature. I often sit down on my stool and he even gets flannel and does my back for me.
There you go.
Everything else, I do all my bits and everything myself. And my hair.
Oh, I'm going to ask you to come and wash my back.
Kath wants to wash
your
back.
Jeanette, why can't you come and do mine?
Come wash your back.
Yeah.
I've just told her, like, we've got this routine and he puts some, like, I've got, like, shower gel. Anyway, so he does my back while I'm doing my hair and everything, and then
you tell it all.
Thing and do my other bits.
You tell it all.
This is the thing. This is the thing, and this is what makes Chris laugh. Because I'm sat on this stool, I've got my handrail here, and then I have to put my hand outside the bath, and I have to get momentum to get up off the stool. But yeah, and he says,
go mental, me.
He says, we've got this routine down to a T now.
I should gone downstairs.
You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? I look at it, you know, I look at it this way. There's a lot more people worse off than what I am.
Well, yeah.
Have a shower and, you know, wash their hair and.
We've got a roof over his head and got hot water. Some people don't have that.
Yeah, and meals on the table.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
But a lot of them people what's on the street have put themselves there. Themselves, you know. So you don't pay your way. That's where you end up.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
That's
you know, I'm like you, Kath. We've got a roof over his head. We've got meals on the table. You know what I mean. And
you can go away willy nilly. When you want, go when you want, come when you back when you want, go on your holidays when you want.
Well, I wouldn't say go on holidays when we want, but
I got a wedding ring on, I need that from me.
We only go away when it's sun shining.
I'm the boss.
I'm right looking forward to when we go away in October.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Oh, I can't just go when I feel like it. I have to get short.
See you later, Amjad.
See you later, Amjad.
I'm George.
Pardon me, but yeah, I look at it this way. It's somewhat different to what we're doing now. You know what I mean? It's a holiday. You know, we've got our own little cottage. You know what I mean? We can come and go as we please. You know, we don't have to go at a certain time to have breakfast and things like that. We can do it at its own pace, and you know.
Oh no! But I like to go away when I can, and I don't like doing 1 or 2. I've got to do like 3 nights, or I'm not coming home. And I haven't got no kids. I've got no babies to come home to, so there's nobody to do my headache.
But I mean, yeah, we have to take biscuit with us because I don't think it'd last. I don't think it'd last a day without Chris. Never mind a week. Even follows into the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh,
that dog's got separation anxiety.
He calls it wee watch.
We watch and poo watch.
You know what I mean? He don't actually go in the toilet with Chris. He just went like
that. He's camped outside. He's camped outside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Terrible, you know, separation anxiety. And I'd never, ever, the way he is, I'd never put him in a kennels because that would tip him over edge, I think. Yeah. But he's a lovely dog, Kath. You ask your Tracy. Partners met him
a few times now.
As soft as who'd want to nick that? But yeah, he's as soft as shit. But I
put some ice in his water, didn't we, when he come over?
In certain situations, you know, if anybody was to attack any of us, it'd be it'd go for jugular.
I've seen Partners in real. I'm coming to see you now.
Yes, I remember Thornwick Bay.
And I'm going to go see
you know you're welcome here anytime, Kath, as is Tracy or Partners and Johnny, Richard, anybody.
Nice
I said this last night. If ever we won the lottery, right, I'd make sure that them that looked after me and stood by me would be right. And I still stand by that.
Yeah, well, we
not if it's only £3, like, but
yeah, well,
it have to be something a bit more substantial than £3.
I learned a lesson. Not this time when me and Tracy went away, the first time, and the hooked up the holiday, so we end up being in a caravan instead of a chalet. Well, anyway.
We didn't want going in a chalet, Kath. We were going in an apartment.
Apartment then.
Still saying.
Well, anyway, we didn't get in it, did we? We were in a fucking caravan.
No,
so anyway, Stuart phones me and says, "Oh, I've been to the shop. I'll put your lottery on and this, that, and other." I thought, anybody think it was going to be a load of money? I never would know anyway. Well, everybody was asleep Saturday night when me and Tracy come home from playing bingo. So I couldn't tell no one my good news, only our Tracy. And our Tracy going, lucky cow, she said. How much was that? A tenner? I went, no, it cost me £3. What did? I said, to put these numbers on. If you get 2 numbers, you get £54. If you get 3 numbers, you get...
That's not Irish lottery, for you got to go to bookies.
No, Irish lottery is if you win, you got to pay them.
So... my 2 numbers come out first and some other 2 numbers, and then the last number made my 3 numbers. So I got £54 for 2 numbers and £654.
Steve, what are you about bananas?
I'm at the fucking seaside. With money in your pocket, and I've just won £700 and I can't get to it. So when Sunday morning comes, I says to the other cousin, not Tracy, the other one, "Hey," she went, "What?" I said, "I won the lottery last night and I was in bed here, because this is where I am now." So she said, "Oh yeah, walked out bedroom." I went, "Minnie." She went, what cow? I said, I fucking told you I want a lot of this. She went, yeah, what do you want me to do? Throw a fucking party? I said, yeah, because I will. I wasn't going out that night because we were all going to watch football. Don't do football, watching men kick a ball about. So Tracy's wanting to go out, but she won't walk down on her own. So I got dressed up and went out with her. Plastic hats, watching men on a big screen kicking a ball about. So I'm taking pictures and sending them to my shooter. He goes, you're never watching football. I said, no, this is where all young'uns are. I've got to come out with young'uns and they're sat in the pub watching grown men kicking a ball about. I don't even know what side
It was your country. It was England.
Then I was sat in the pub and I didn't want a drink. I thought everybody else won. But because I didn't want one, did they go on one? You had to sit and have a drink to shut them up. You know, so I had
you shouldn't be made to feel like that, Kath. You know, badgered into having a drink. You know,
I didn't even know
if you
what
don't want one, then don't let it.
It's when she had a foot.
So they're saying, oh,
bad foot.
Go get these 4 shots. All I know is they're called baby Guinness. Well, you know, I don't know what I'm drinking me or I'm not drinking it. And
I told you what it is, Kath. It's Martini.
Don't just go like that with it and tip it because you won't drink it then. You need to neck it back. And that was on the holiday. Now, the other night when I went out and got drunk at Armory's and Johnny were going on one, well, I was on baby Guinness in the garden and the fella, what we're making it, is married to the cousin who we're on about. And he could either make it like the one in the pub. I went, what's going on here? She said, oh, it's all
cheap. You know what happened, Jeanette? Don't you what she's trying to say? Baby Guinness, yeah, it's Tea Marie at bottom.
I've seen them.
And
I've actually seen it. I don't know whether it's on Amazon, but it's like a round thing, and there's like 6 shot glasses round, and you pour it into this, and it makes a baby Guinness exactly how it should be.
Yeah, but what happened to what she's trying to say? What happened to Anne-Marie's house is because she didn't get the proper Baileys. She got the cheap Baileys. You know, the cheaper version of the Baileys. And when she put the Baileys in, it's sort of like curdled, and the Tea Marie came to the top.
Let's have a look. It's like a round thing, and it's like a fountain, and there's 6 shot glasses in this bottom bit, and you pour the amount into this thing, and it just
it must measure it all somehow.
So it must measure it all.
Yeah. It must mix it.
Why do you like that drink, Kath?
He's got a game like that, but she's got a thing in the middle and she twists it, don't she? And whoever points it got to drink it.
Oh, that was just a drink game,
baby Guinness, so you've got the exact thing, you know.
It was all right to say. I'd never tasted it, and I don't like Guinness anyway. But it's supposed to be good for you, but I don't like
Baileys.
It's just called Guinness, baby Guinness, Kath. It hasn't got Guinness in it.
Because it's got that dark head on it.
Yeah.
Tea Maria.
But
Baileys, it resembles Guinness.
I liked it with that Tea Maria.
But yeah, it's sort of. I'll have to have a look.
Do you know what colour Guinness is?
It's black when it's in a glass, isn't it?
No, it's not black. It's not black.
Well, that's what it looks like when you look at glass.
It's not black. Trust me, it's not black. Next time you see a pint of Guinness, look closely. It's ruby red.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not black. It looks black from a distance.
Yeah.
It's not black. Trust me.
Oh.
Anyway, guys, it's gone down to 4, so I'm going to end here, but we'll talk afterwards.
Yep.
So I'll see everybody tomorrow evening.